Hello and welcome back to a new week, new game. This is, of course, where I pick a game from my immensely growing Steam library and I play it. Today's game is Slay the Princess. This is the pristine cut recently purchased through Steam. That is why my library keeps growing, because I just can't stop purchasing games, especially when Steam has a sale going on. So during their autumn sale, I bought this game along with last week's game, Thank Goodness You're Here. And I have seen YouTubers play Slay the Princess and thought it looked like a very neat game, had it on my wish list, and then finally pulled the trigger during that sale to get it. There is a visual novel, kind of choose your own adventure type deal, where we're gonna have a narrator talking to us, kind of similar how they do it in the Stanley Parable. But we're just, it's gonna be silly. I'll just say that right there. Silly is how it comes across to me anyways. It's supposed to be a horror game, and there will be scary moments like we had right there, with the flickering and the coming up to the screen. Ooh, spooky. But, yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Can I use my controller? I can. So let's, without further ado, get into the game. Chapter 1, The Hero in the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We don't want the world to end. Explore the end of the world. What are you talking about, explore? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Explore, killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Explore, can't someone else do this? Explore, forget it, I'm not doing this. Explore, have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Explore, do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin, or turn around and leave. These are all the choices that we have right off in the beginning. I guess we'll just do the first one.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Oh no.
You have to put an end to her.
Explore, but how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up in a basement? And the princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? I like that one.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
You know, it kind of makes sense with that one.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Well, alright then. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Let's ask.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Well, isn't that just tempting? Look, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her. If she's bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Ooh, okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Well, alright then.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
That is what a hero would do.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Wait, isn't him me? Why would I ignore me?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pristine?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, let's take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
And go to the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Probably.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi. Checking in on you? Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Say nothing and continue down the
You're
stairs.
still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Yep, here to slay the princess.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. Exactly what I'm here for. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you got me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Let's do that one. Okay, yeah, you got me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade.
Oh,
Don't you dare.
drop the blade.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
That's true. It's not very becoming of us. Tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Oh, is that a threat? You threatening me right now?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I have a knife.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
True.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Are you sure she's not
I'm
armed?
positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
That makes sense.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
You're kind of an attitude, huh? I'm not dropping the
Then
blade.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, well. Fine then. I guess we're at an impasse. Squint at the princess while holding on to the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back.
Oh, it's a squint off.
The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Maybe. Think I'm gonna squint even harder.
You squint even harder.
Yeah.
So does she.
Ho ho!
At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice.
Yes,
You can't
yes.
keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
And it's gonna be her, and she's gonna lose, and that's when I'll kill her. Oh, now I only have drop the blade or slay the princess. Well, slay the princess, I guess.
Charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
Oh! She had one.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Yeah, that hurt. She had a knife of her own this whole time. Finish the job.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
We're both going out. You stab me, I stab you.
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder,
What do you wonder?
do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
I'm really hoping so. I can't squint anymore.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, beautiful story. Chapter 2, The Razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Feel like I've heard this story before.
You're here to slay her.
Another one.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Oh,
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
is it though?
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Who's that guy?
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't.
Oh, so he
But it turns
lied.
out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
See, I don't want that to happen again.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
He did assure us and said he was positive. This was more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've
You're
just
the
met for
narrator.
the first time, you and I.
It was the same name he had last time. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yes, it does.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died.
I did.
Which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, I did listen to you.
We did exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare, in which case I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened.
If it was a nightmare, then no, I guess you shouldn't be held accountable.
But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
Uh-huh.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I don't like that he knows how my voice sounds.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences.
It was a spot-on impression he did.
The princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Oh, now we're gonna ponder on this.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
We'll never know. Because we did slay the princess. We did as you
Screw
said.
this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
See, I like that guy's thing.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
So you say.
She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this.
That's true.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Alright, let's proceed to the cabin then.
A warning before you go any further.
She has a knife?
She will lie, she will cheat,
Mhm.
and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Alright then.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We're gonna get to a
We
point.
know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Yeah.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
She's not gonna razor us twice. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh,
a jagged mess of warped
terrible.
wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
And a mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What about the mirror? Didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Listen, that's clearly
There's
a mirror.
definitely a mirror.
See? It's 2-1.
There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
No, sorry. I care about whether I'm being lied to. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. You're right, it doesn't matter. I care about whether or not
As
I'm
do
being
I.
lied to. The
I'm
voice of
not
the hero
lying
too?
to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Yes. Preening is a very important part of my life. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I
Mhm.
hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Oh, really?
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Well, look at that mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's a mirror. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Probably got a splinter if I did that.
But it was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Alright, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
True.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
And into the basement we go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Yeesh.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
Yeah, she definitely got something.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Well, she wants to be rescued.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Oh, we know.
As you descend the
Oh,
final
there
step,
she is.
the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Oh, you don't say.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
I agree.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
I am.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you?
What? No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
Yeah, I don't believe her.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
Uh-huh.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
She definitely is.
She certainly feels threatening.
You like chuck the knife at her?
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Very well could.
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm nervous.
Very nervous.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time, and I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you slashed my throat last time. I'll probably do that one. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Okay, fine. I'm coming closer to free you. Better not try anything. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. Screw it. Slay the princess. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you slashed my throat last time.
That doesn't sound like me.
It was definitely
There you
you.
go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
She probably remembers.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Well, it could be dimension hopping or time traveling. That's a good thing. You remember what happened last time?
Last time, if somebody came into my house and tried to kill me and I cut his neck open and then he stabbed me in the heart and we both died looking in each other's eyes, well, surely I would remember that.
She remembers that.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
She's definitely lying.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
They're pretty vague.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
No,
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
very much. Listen to that voice.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. And maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
So you say.
No, I have my dignity. Fine, and we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Yep. Like a jerk. That's exactly what happened. So you do remember it.
Would I just lie?
Yes.
Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yes.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Gonna stab me again.
You slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
That's true. Can't take it back. No takey back season this route. You heard how ranged you sound right now. Please just stop dwindling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens. And now you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'm gonna slay her. We have to slay her. That's part of the game. I like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh?
You feel like being gaslit now?
Silly little bird-face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he could tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
Has she got more than one?
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I think I've said my piece at this point.
Yep.
I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me. Bygones by guns. Nobody has to die. Approaching. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Screw it. Let's go slay the princess.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Charge her.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
Right. We'll just be
But
quicker.
your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
And was it our metal?
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
Right.
Hers, at first.
Ah.
Then yours.
Oh.
Hehe.
Ow! What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
What? She had a sword?
Then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh,
Ah.
where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago.
E.
It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Ah, she turned into a blade person.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
It is.
You're going to die now.
Yeah.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, damn it. Chapter 3. The Arms Race.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Yeah, put us in the cabin.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp.
There we go.
A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
Mm-hmm. Don't know what happened.
Ho 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 ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Ooh.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
It's the hunted.
Good. It's better that way.
The
Without
stubborn.
a fight, no one can win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
We have two voices in our head. Two additional voices.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third?
Yeah. Third time.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Well, I'm not a part of it, so who cares?
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Let's just stay focused, shall we?
Sure.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade We take it. Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there.
Mm-hmm.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This
Sure.
feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
Yep.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually.
We got this.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna
That's a
dodge
fighting
roll this
spirit I
time.
like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
There's no door.
There isn't a door, it's just that mirror again.
Yes, the mirror's back.
There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Oh. Let's approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Mirror clean,
Reach
it's gone.
forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Well, alright then.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Yeah, let's go.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Alright.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Whoops.
Your body
We're
tumbles
here.
onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
You give me a wry smile, huh?
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Cool.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Mm-hmm.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
We're not. This is essentially a Dark Souls boss at this point.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it.
True,
We
we
just
just
need
come
to
back
find a
again.
way to win once.
Just the one time.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Right.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin.
Who cares?
The people there mattered.
Well, they did at one point, maybe to somebody, but not me.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
That's true.
Your internal
Oh,
victory is
dear
cut short
God.
by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Well then.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Oh boy.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Probably.
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Gotta dodge. We're going to fight her again, and we're going to have to stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff up her up a bit. No reason we can't talk this out. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All of these ideas suck. Think of something better.
That's right, we just have to think. There's
Yeah.
probably an answer if we think.
Yeah, just give me some time to think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
It is really gonna psych you out.
You don't have time to
Whoa.
finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight.
Yep.
She skewers you.
Damn it.
Ow.
What a surprise.
Yeah. We don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us.
Right.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
We did not die.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
We're fighting the princess.
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
I didn't even see the voice of what the new one was.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
We're very much alive.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
It is.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Yes. Makes
We
sense.
don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Alright, I mean, that's a good idea, too.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, plan. Now.
We're going to fight her again. We're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. Going to appeal. Those are all the different things. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it and we kill ourselves. No, we're gonna fight her. Let's fight her. It doesn't work, and she kills you again, and again, and again, and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
She's going to kill this body either way.
It's the
So
cold.
stop feeling what it feels.
Alright.
She skewers you.
Oh.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Yeah.
Then you skewer yourself.
Oh.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Well.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Voice of the contrarian.
What's the point?
Voice of the
all
broken.
same?
She skewers you.
Oh.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Right.
Okay, let's go again. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Voice of the smitten.
Skewers you.
Damn it.
You're cute.
See? We're getting better.
Yeah. She called us cute this time.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Just panic. Flee.
Yeah, paranoid?
She skewers you.
Ugh.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
We're gonna get it.
You're right. One last time, that's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
At this point, yeah, probably.
She skewers you.
Oh, guess not.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Damn. Chapter 4. Mutually Assured Destruction.
You're on it. Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Yep.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Mm-hmm.
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body.
Listen to that guy.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Yeah.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Oh, yeah. We got this.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
That would help.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Just describe my victory.
Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
And yet, here we are.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Alright.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Sure, what is it?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you.
All
It's
right.
worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
I mean, if he doesn't talk, I guess she won't do what she was going to do.
Yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Right.
Really? Okay then.
Yeah, that's what you gotta
Here
say.
we go. Now.
Alright.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts.
Ooh, fun.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
She really is a Dark Souls boss.
Furiously in its cage of a chest.
Yeah, it's definitely something right out of Dark Souls.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Sure.
Holy shit!
Right?
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
What, had gone that far?
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Perfect woman is a pile of blades.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Well, maybe.
That looked painful.
Yeah.
How is she still alive?
That heart beating must be hell.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
Mhm.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
I don't know, it looked pretty real to me.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Stab her in the front.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Mhm.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Yeah, maybe we should all just leave.
This
All right,
is all
sir.
just
Empty my mind.
Happened? It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet, through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Well, thank you. Your weapon clashes again and again. You and her are entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the moment volleys between you, a momentum. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of violation, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Hey, water and steel. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. A bunch of hands just took her. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
That vessel is not fragile. It is deadly. Explore, what are you? Explore the gift of a fragile vessel. Explore, is this the end of the world? Explore, let her out of there. Explore, do you know the narrator? Explore, are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity, destroy your body. What are you? I think is what we'll start with.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights in an empty city. Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections.
Mhm.
A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
She's like a dream. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
A dream.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Explore the gift, the fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Is this the end of the world? You know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what's trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
You know about the worlds beyond? Are you the princess? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Is this the end of the world? Let her out. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? Let's see, how many more pieces?
Than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Alright.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
If you say so. And what if I don't let you do this to me? Stop her from destroying the world. Help. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Okay. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? And what if I don't let you do this? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I'm not going back. Wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Yeah, maybe.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
If you put me in a box, I'd just be forgotten.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
What happened? Did the game freeze? It closed. The game just closed. Well, alright then. I think that was supposed to happen. That little, words of wisdom there at the end, and just closes my game like that. We played games like that before, like Buddy Simulator, so not a complete stranger to those types of things. But hey, it's almost been an hour, and I think that's enough video. You're gonna watch all of it. I'm not really gonna do much editing to it. So yeah, I like the game. Big thumbs up. That was a scenario that I have not seen before too, so I haven't watched any of the YouTubers do that one particular one. So that was neat. I liked getting there. I played Elden Ring earlier today, and seeing the Dark Souls boss there at the end was wonderful. Anyways, I will come back. I don't know if I'm going to record the different endings and whatnot for Slay the Princess. I think I may just play the game and enjoy the game. I've taken a bit of a break from video editing and doing things just because I needed it. And I don't know if I'll come back to it. Kind of like and not doing it as much. It leaves me more time to do other things because a lot of my time was just taken with recording and editing videos. And now that I have more free time to do other things, I don't want to focus on other things. I still play games, but usually it's at the end of the day before I go to bed. And it's something relaxing, or if I decide, hey, I kind of want to beat this game and get all the achievements, or maybe I'm just passing the time, like doing laundry, and while waiting for that, I come in and like do a run on Vampire Survivor. But yeah. Anyways, that is going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you in the next game. Goodbye.